Welcome to Go with Gustav. My name's Chris.
And I'm Rachel.
This is Sprocket.
And this is Tassie. Come and join us on our adventures.
But don't forget to like
and subscribe
and hit the notification bell.
Château de Loire.
And the last Olvet.
So
It is on your left.
It's only 7.5 metres. Because you just watch the front for stones.
past it.
Ooh, very close to it. I'm very close on this side of the boat.
You're fine on this side.
That, yeah, you've got to be careful of that. Right, as a last resort, we park there.
Where?
Oh, it does look full actually. One in that corner,
Yeah.
possibly. Must have one on this
Where do
side.
people look like they might be going?
There they go.
I don't know, you can't know, it's like so just, yeah. Be a while, I think.
Still got his bike out.
Yeah. That's not.
That's a shame, it's obviously very popular. I was hoping to get one of these because they've got quite a lot of space. Well, we could always move it, I suppose,
How long are we here for?
just tonight.
So you paid for this?
No, this is free.
Oh.
That's why it gets full. Right, there's one maybe just along here. That'd be right. Put up in that gap there.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you can't.
Well, there's a gap there which isn't big enough.
Right. This looks like it could be. Okay here.
That's all they'll tell us.
Well, they can all get out, can't they?
Yes. So Motorhome's just gone up there.
Where?
Up there.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get on these front ones. They've got it's got service emptying points down there. The ones in the middle look very nice, and these ones at the front. It's very tight coming through with those bits of wood. But these ones at the front, really nice. Yeah, but this entry is really quite tight. It's designed, the entry is really quite tight. It's designed to stop anything over 7.5 meters getting in here, and it was quite tight. Just had to watch the rear of Gustav as we came through. But these pictures are lovely. Look at all the grass they've got. So if we come back later and any of those have moved, we might move as well. Because the best thing is this one is free, and I think possibly up for 3 days, but it's free. And you're right onto the Loire. And then I think we can walk into the park. So we're going to see about that now. Well, that guy's given up. There was a space there behind us, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So we're going to go and see if we can find Château de Sully-sur-Loire. We're going to go and find
Château de
Sully-sur-Loire.
Yeah, as Rachel has decided we're going to call it, it's the castle called Sully that's on the Loire. That makes us, oh, let's go. And we just keep thinking of bunk beds from Monsters Inc. Rachel's stuck in the middle. What are you doing stuck in the middle? Well, he's going around that way anyway. There's a sudden panic, we didn't know which way the traffic's going. Sudden panic of English brain. So literally we've just come around the corner from that roundabout and you are into the back of the chateau. Village centre, and that's open till 10 o'clock. The Grotto de Lourdes. It sort of looks like pumice stone, doesn't it? It's got holes in it. Probably not, it's just the way it's got the holes in it. Can you have the pumice stone? We've just seen a sign on the trees that basically says be vigilant, beware of vipers. So we will have to watch, especially as it's warm. No, it's not overly warm at the moment, is it? It's a comfortable
They
sort
wouldn't
of...
be basking to the...
Yeah, it's a comfortable sort of 21. I assume normally you would be able to cut through there to the town. They're building a new bridge or something over there. Oops, sorry. Bucket water. We've been looking for a grocer's to get an onion. Why do we want an onion?
Fried rice.
To make some fried rice tonight. And we've just found one over there. Lots of cafes, lots of boulangeries, but that's the first grocer's that we come across. We've just met the most lovely couple who's given us the directions because the bridge on this side is closed. Which we should have realised from the other side when we saw it. And they've told us how to get back to the motorhome area because they're in the motorhome area, and they're not far from us because they spotted the only English motorhome. And what are they? Swiss?
They're Swiss, but she's French.
Swiss and French, but they've done the Outer Hebrides at the same time that we did the Outer Hebrides, which is interesting. And they've been telling us various other bits and pieces. They're a lovely couple, weren't they?
Yeah.
So apparently down here, oh, I can see it, there is a floating bridge. So I think we'll do that one.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. Right, gently. Oh. Oh, that does feel weird. It's not, it's because when you press on these, they go down. They're bouncy. So at this point we have to admit that on our search for chateaux, wine and croissant, we can tick 2 of them off. We cheated with the 3rd one. We popped into a Carrefour, are they called?
Yeah.
Just because we haven't seen any vineyards yet. We've got those built into the trip. But we couldn't wait, and we didn't want to bring wine from England. So I've just gone and bought some rosé. I'm sure, as my Swiss friend says, you have to go in the fridge first. I just got Ernie the e-bike out. Thought I'd take him out for a quick ride as it's got a little bit cooler, still quite humid. Actually there's a nice breeze as you drive along. I'm going to do a quick circular sort of cycle that will bring me back along the Loire and back to the Aire that we're staying in, which is great because it's free. A lot of people there. I'm just unfortunately can't get on the front. There's a lot of grass and a view of the Loire, but hey ho, it is what it is. It's still quite nice to stay for free. And so yeah, I'm just cycling up. There's meant to be some lakes up here where I can cycle down the side of it, but we'll see. So I can find it. I might speed some of the cycle ride up. See how we go. Might have to keep stopping to check where I am on Google Maps. Right now. Let's just show the lake. It's a large lake if you look on Google Maps. Oh yeah. There's another lake here as well. I'm having to crouch a bit to get through some of this. Don't mind, but there's stinging nettles I'm trying to avoid. All part of the adventure. And back to the road. Ooh. Just take me back towards the Loire and then back to Gustav. Bonjour. So this track I'm cycling along by the Loire, again, it looks like it's bikes only. I've passed quite a few bikes. There's signs, no cars, no mopeds, no motorbikes. We're obviously allowed to walk and cycle along here, so it's lovely. Feels very safe. A lovely afternoon. A very peaceful night.
Oh, it's really nice, even though we weren't in the best bit of it.
No, these ones along the front. I mean, if we got there, we might have stayed a few days. I think we might have changed my schedule. So that's really nice. But it's very peaceful where we were. Everyone said hello as they walked past. And we've just had a little stretch before we make our next move. And we're off to Château Chambord. Château Chambord? Or
Château de Chambord.
as the French say it. Yep. Okay.
English
Oh.
English yobbos.
English yobbos in the background. Right, so we could have gone in there. There's a few people in there. And it's nice and grass. So certainly if you're over 7.5 metres, that's a possibility. I might just get that out of the way now because I was going to drive up there. But that's say exit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I know it comes up to a road because I've been that frivolous. Okay, we're on our way now to Château Chambord, and I thought we'd just film a little bit of the roads just to show you how sort of long and straight they're like the Roman roads that we have back at home. It's a D road. We're going across on D roads. We're cutting underneath Orleans, is it called? Orleans? Orleans. We'll leave that for another time. Literally just doing a direct route straight across, just using the D roads. And I was just thought we'd film just to show you how nice they are. They're so quiet. I mean, it is a Sunday, but they're so quiet. We've got one other motorhome behind, doing the same thing as we're doing possibly, but hardly any other traffic apart from some cyclists. We've been going quite some time now. It's about an hour and 10 minutes to get there, but nearly all the roads that we've been on so far in the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes are these very long, very nice, pretty roads. So we just thought we'd show you that.
We have cut through some pretty villages.
Oh, we've cut through some pretty villages, and there's been 1 or 2 cafes open. The mini Carrefours, that was open in the town as well. So there are some places open, but we don't need anything. We've topped up with water, so we've got a full tank of water, because there's an odd thing about staying at Château de Chambord, which I'll talk about when we're there. That they say you can park for 24 hours, but it's not for accommodation. It's an odd thing, but I think that just means that they don't take responsibility. But there's absolutely no facilities there whatsoever. So there's no water, there's nowhere to drain. But I've arranged for other places to do that on the day after, on Monday. So we've arrived at Château Chambord, or the French might say
Château de Chambord.
I'll put the name anyway. And it's, I don't know, it was 12, I think it's 12 or 13 euros a night, but absolutely no facilities. And the beauty of staying here overnight is that when the chateau is closed, we've got access to all this park to walk around and cycle around, take the dogs out. Just have to watch out for a wild boar, and apparently quite a few people put that on the comments, so it'll be interesting. I might be disappointed if we don't see a wild boar tonight. What do you think? Birds of prey show, vegetable gardens, looks like some sort of boats. There's a biscuiteria, someone that makes biscuits. That sounds like my sort of shop. Oh, it is a market, yeah. It is really quiet at the moment. I'm sure we didn't see some of this last time.
No.
We're not going to go inside the chateau this time. We've done that before, and although it's interesting the first time, because I think it's the biggest chateau in France. Is it either 200 or 400 rooms? More famously, it's got the, is it a helix staircase from Leonardo da Vinci, which is really interesting to see if you've not been here before. But a lot of the rooms, I seem to remember, were just empty because there are so many of them. So we're just going to soak up the atmosphere while we're here. If you don't know what Bulgarian yogurt is, don't have it. Maybe a unicorn.
Yeah, what's a unicorn?
The yogurt at the top.
Ah, the Bulgarian. We don't have it anymore.
Oh, right, okay.
This is just yogurt.
Okay.
Bulgarian is because they like to say that it's coming from Bulgaria.
All right, fair enough. And the unicorn then, so that's banana and...
This is for the kids. Anyway, you know. Anyway, you got a salty caramel, pistachio, vanilla.
What do you want, Rachel?
Salted caramel and vanilla.
Oh, so you're sorted. That's fine then. Okay.
You want it? You can have it in the pot if you want.
Yes, please.
Yes.
We're gonna sit down then.
Yes.
We're
yes,
gonna
please.
sit down.
In a pot.
Yeah. We've just had a very nice ice cream, although it took nearly 20 minutes to get an ice cream out of them, because the chap, first of all, we had to go back into the main restaurant to get cones, and then because I wanted coffee, which he thought was a drink first of all, no, I wanted coffee flavour. He had to go back and get a tub of coffee flavour out, didn't he? So. So 16 euros for an adult. So we've just asked the lady if we can take the dogs into the horse and bird of prey show, and you can't, so that saved us quite a bit of money anyway, because we were going to go, but not without the dogs. This is the vegetable garden. So this is nice. This is a bike park if you've cycled here, which a lot of people will do. You can park your bike there and chain it up. We were just joking about maybe hiring a boat. They've got motors on, they're not rowboats. And we thought about the dogs, but this one going past has got a golden retriever on it. He's going to jump in. Dear, he's having some water. Ours would be in. We've made it to the top end of the cow, which actually took longer than we thought. But it's quite some view now we're here. Rachel has suggested that we might even go on the boats with the dogs. We will see. That's a very unusual suggestion from my wife. So we're going to go for that if we can.
It's better than walking.
It's better than walking. Just turned off of the canal, which is quite a long walk, we've discovered. And we've come out to a hide where apparently you can watch the deer, which isn't going to work with dogs anyway. Oh, bull. That's brilliant. Feels like we've got the park to ourselves, really. I mean, we are seeing people. There are a few people around.
We have noticed a
just
distinct
empty.
lack of bins.
That's, yes, our one complaint is the lack of dog poo bins, particularly. So we're having to walk around with it. They have got some sort of waste law, according to the cafe, where they have to try and recycle things. But you think they would have bins. We have noticed a lot of French don't seem to pick up their own dog waste, whereas we do. Oh, what's this? What's that?
American aeroplane crashed in there.
June 22, 1944. So the pictures are nicely marked out with the logs either side. We've chosen this end area because this bit isn't the pitch, although I'm guessing if it got full someone actually would squeeze a small camper van in. They couldn't put the one of the size of Gustav in there because it would be sticking in the road. So that works quite well. Obviously it gives us a little bit of extra anyway because of the stone. Noticed on Park for Night people were saying or complaining about the rubbish bin, but rubbish bin is fine. It's that thing there. This is advertised as having no facilities at all, and you should take everything home. But I think they've realised that they need to put something in place. So there is the bins there, and the green things down the end are composting toilets. There's a couple of those are urinals, and then I'm not sure what the others are, but they are toilets. But I think that's only if you're desperate. You shouldn't be using those really. You should have everything here, your own facilities. What's interesting about these bins, certainly the one at the top, you open them up and they're about 20 foot deep. 20 foot's probably not an exaggeration, it's really, really deep. There's a warden from Chambord that drives around regularly, possibly every half hour, every 45 minutes, just checking that we're all doing the right sort of thing, I presume. So yeah, I think he's just about to drive past any second now. That's him.
Chris, we're going to hit it. We're going to hit it.
We might hit it. Oh. We've decided to take our life in our hands and take the dogs on the electric boats. I'm not sure if they're loving it or not.
No, you make going too fast.
That's as fast as it goes.
It's making waves.
It's meant to, it's a boat.
Rusty, do you want to come forward a bit? And then run the speed.
Do you want to go?
No. In fact, the movements are too jerky.
Right.
Where are you going?
Sit down. Sprocket, sit.
No, warm. I'm very tense.
Why? Relax. All the weight's on your side.
I didn't think you'd let me do this. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not a born sailor.
I can tell. It was €22 for half an hour, but the chap said there's no worries. If you're 5 minutes late, you're 5 minutes late. That's fine.
It'll be half an hour.
Yeah. Well, they're not busy either, are they? At this, so €22 for half an hour. Very easy, very stable. Well, we haven't fallen in yet.
No, you don't try and fight.
We're not sure Tassie is loving it, but Sprocket's all right. Rachel doesn't like it when I do this. Oh, take off.
You're going to hit the castle. What's that? What are you doing there?
That's reverse. What?
Okay.
That's how you stop.
Is that better? She wasn't comfortable, was she?
Tassie has finally found somewhere she's comfortable.
Sprocket's like a coiled spring here.
Sprocket, what?
There you go. This is the hotel. This is the hotel.
That's the posh hotel. To recover from our experience on the boats, we've just come up to the market area in the chateau and have ordered 2 caramel crepes. So they're coming shortly. First thing the waitress said was, "Do you want water for the dogs?" So we know we're in the right place, don't we? So we finished our eventful day at Chambord, had a really good day, and just coming back to Gustav now. There's quite a few places still available on all of these. There's sort of like 4 or 5 different sort of lanes where you can park, but there's quite a lot of available, maybe because it's a Sunday. If it gets too hot, we'll come and sit on this side. So I've just had tea and I'm popping out to see if I can put the drone up. There is a no-fly zone restriction around the chateau, as there is around most of the well-known chateaus, but the restriction finishes halfway up that canal. So if I go up to the bridge, it should be okay just to put the drone up at that point. €12. There we go. Easy enough. I've had a lovely time here at Chambord. Just paid for the ticket, which was €12, and that's €12 for 24 hours. You can't pay for any less hours, which is a little bit weird, but most people stay overnight. Now we're all packed up and we're going to go to one of our favourite chateaux. It's our favourite chateau because it was the first major chateau that we went to with our children on our first ever Europe trip in a caravan, and that is, we're off to Chateaux.